Welcome back. It's Zion from Uke on Demand, where we go beyond just strumming and bring you fingerstyle song lessons and tabs. So River Flows in You is one of my favorite pieces of music. And it's one of those songs I've been meaning to arrange for years, but just had never gotten around to doing it. And finally I got some requests to turn this into a tutorial, and finally set aside some time earlier in the week to make the arrangement. And I haven't had so much fun making an arrangement in a long time. So typically when I make an arrangement and then to teach it, I'll create it and then practice it a few times after it's completely finished. But anytime I arranged like just a small section, maybe measure or two measures, I had to stop and play it just because I was that excited to finally turn this into something that would work for the ukulele. Alright, and so for this song you're going to need a low G ukulele, so not your standard high G. And this arrangement has also been brought down to the key of C just so it can work a little more comfortably on an ukulele. So let's get started. So the beginning will sound like this. Alright, to play that small section, you're going to start out in an A minor chord shape, but this won't look like your typical A minor. Instead, we're going to have the index finger on the second fret of the G and ring finger on the third fret of the A. And what you're going to do is you're going to strum that once and walk up and then walk up and down. So first strum. Then on the A string, just alternate between the middle finger and the ring finger. You're going to go second fret, third fret, second. Alright, after those first four notes, you're going to go into an F chord, so just swap these two fingers. And again, this doesn't quite look like your standard F chord. Instead, you're going to get into your regular F chord shape and also add the ring finger to the third fret of the A. And so it will be middle finger on the second fret of the G, and open C, index finger on the first fret of the E, and ring finger on the third fret of the A. You're going to strum that once. And then now you're going to, this is kind of a symbolic move for the rest of this song. Your pinky is going to come around over your ring finger and fret the third fret of the E. And you see that a lot, especially later in the song. There's a lot of this pinky is going to be coming over the ring finger to that E string. So it's a good position to get comfortable with. Alright, so you then, once your pinky's there, pick third fret of the E. And then, since your ring finger's already there, pick third fret of the A. And then lift pinky off, pick first fret of the E. So everything we've learned so far, slowly we go like this. Strum, then walk up and down, 2, 3, 2, into an F chord, strum once, pinky around to third fret, E, then third fret A, pinky off, pick first fret, E, and then you just hold that. And then the next section of notes, it just repeats itself. The only difference is that right before you have that A minor, you're going to pick the open C and the open E. Right before you, and then you essentially play the whole thing one more time. So starting open C, then E, and then same thing, A minor, 2, 3, 2, F chord, pinky around, 3rd fret A, pinky comes off, pick 1st fret E, alright, and that's like the first little section of the song. The next bar will go like this. Alright, and so that's a fun part to play. So again, we're going to start out in this A minor chord shape, and that's because those 2 notes in the middle won't be affected by it, so we can already plan ahead accordingly and make that A minor chord that we're going to go into. So pick C, then E, and strum, 2nd fret A, then 3rd fret A, open C, 2nd fret A to 3rd fret A again, and C string again. Now this time I'm going to lay that ring finger over the 3rd frets of the E string and the A string. And then next, I'm going to put index finger, 1st fret of the E, and pick open C to that E string, back to C. Then open strings, so G, C, and E. Index finger to 1st fret of the E. And then a little slide from 1st fret of the E to the 3rd fret. And then open E. Finally, to finish that little section out, I'm going to pick the open G string and the 2nd fret of C together. So I'll play that last section a little bit slower. Alright, and then those last 2 little notes that are at the end of the bar, I'm going to pick open C and the 4th fret of the G. And then moving into bar 3. Index finger comes down to the 2nd fret of G, pick the 2nd fret of G and the open C together. And then the next little section will sound like this. Alright, this part's really simple, so open G to open C, 2nd fret C, and then open C and open E together. And then move to the next little cluster. I'm going to pick open E to 1st fret E, to C5. C5 is open G, open C, and 3rd fret of the E. Just ignore the A string. The next, kind of going backwards now, we're going to go 1st fret E to open E. And then pick open G and 2nd fret C together. And those last 2 little notes at the end, just C and E. So going into the next bar, this measure 9 is exactly the same as measure 5. So I'll play through it slowly. Alright, and now the measure right after is almost the same, but not quite. We're actually going to start going a little further up the fretboard now. So this beginning starts out the same, so we're in measure 10. Open strings G, C, and E. 1st fret of E. 1st fret slide to 3rd fret. And then pinky is going to come to the 7th fret of the A string. I'm going to pick that once. And come back down, play a G5. So what makes a G5 is this: open G string, index finger on the 2nd fret of C, middle finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, and pinky on the 5th fret of the A. You're going to strum that once. And then your middle finger is already on the 3rd fret of the E, so you can just leave the chord there. Pick the E string. So to play that last little section together, we'll go. And that's how to play the first part of River Flows in You on the ukulele. I hope you've enjoyed learning it so far. To get the rest of the song lesson and all the tabs, head over to ukeondemand.com. And make sure to subscribe below so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming fingerstyle tutorials. We'll see you next time.